Hello everyone, and welcome to Calmsden Farm for a brand new Let's Play series here on Farm Simulator 22. And if you haven't seen my map tour on this beautiful map by OxygenDavid, then I make sure you check this out after. But anyway, so we got a little farm set up over here, and let's hop into our Mahindra. And I think we'll go to the store first of all, because we need to take some stuff back to the farm area. Yeah, so the story behind this is that we became successful with Attingham Park as well as a bit on Sussex Farm. So we used some of that money to hop over here to Gloucestershire in the beautiful Cotswold region, and we bought a farm, got some nice equipment, and yeah. So we've got some cows. We do have some animals. We've got some cows and some chickens. Yeah, I think we'll take this to the shop. We'll make sure I follow the speed limit. I think I was technically breaking the speed limit, but now the speed limit here is 60 miles an hour, natural speed limit. But yeah, this is going to be a nice little adventure. We do have a couple of fields to play with. Ooh, crikey. Luckily there's no other vehicles around, because that could have ended really badly for us. Let's keep the speed down a bit. Let's stick to a nice 30 miles an hour or so. 32 has a comfortable speed. But yeah, just have a look at this beautiful scenery. OxygenDavid has done an amazing work on this map. Of course, it's been a year in the making. It took 2 months to convert from FS19 to FS22. But yeah, let's head to his shop. And it's just here it is. Oh, what's over here? I did not see this. Please wear a face mask, thank you. Okay. So yeah, over here, I think this is like the local tip, this is. Have a look here. Yeah, cardboard, green waste, wood, non-recyclable, and metal items. Oh, there's a couple of these little collectibles which will... I think for this series, yes, we will go around and collect some of these collectibles. We'll collect a couple here and there, but we won't collect too many. So that's 2. Switch the engine off actually. Let's have a little look over here. So there's some more collectibles. We'll grab 5, I think. 5 would be a nice little day limit. Some more up here. Pour ourselves up. There we go. Yeah, I think some people have been a bit naughty with not properly putting the correct things in the bins, but yeah, so... Also, we come down here this way. Interesting. So, any more collectibles here? We've collected 4. So I think that's enough for now. We'll collect 1 more if we find one. And there is 1 by the house and 1 amongst the animal enclosures, but yeah, we're not really interested in that. So over here at the shop. Oh, seen another collectible. I've seen 2. There we go. So that's our daily limit, and yeah, there's another one up there, and yeah, I think we'll find all 100 at some point. Here's 2 here. There's a couple, just looking at the containers. I think we'll leave this here for now. Hello. And yeah, so we need to take the fence and take the cross header trailer, because we do have quite a bit of equipment. Let's put the beacons on. Okay, just checking everything's all warmed up. Seems to be. Dials are looking good. So let's head back to the farm. Just gonna head right this way. Then have a look over here. And I think we got to turn right here and come back down to where we came. Oh, getting caught in something. Yep, caught on the fence here, I think. Just be careful not to break this. There we go, she's free. Yeah, it's got to be a bit careful with that because these roads are a bit tight. So yeah, we're going to head to the farm and we're going to have a look at exactly everything that we've got, because I think we can harvest some fields, because we own fields 2, 3, 6, 4, 15, 35, as well as field 23. Be interested to see what crops are ready to harvest, which ones aren't. And 16, 18, 21, we've got contracts on all of them. So perhaps we could start doing some contracts. We do have a bit of money, 52 grand. But I think we need to go and buy some equipment, and if we can't buy it, then we'll go ahead and lease it. But yeah, just look at that beautiful scenery there. That's our, I think that's our wheat field there, I think. One's barley and one's wheat, I think. We'll double check. Make sure we sit to the speed limit of 3 miles an hour. Now we're approaching the village. And I think we'll turn right here. A bit early. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a tight turn there. Actually, I'm not sure we can be able to get us through. Yeah, that's a bit of a... We'll give it a try. And we have to go super wide. There we go. That will be an issue down the road, but we'll deal with that. So yeah, a bit of grazing there, but we are good. Now we're approaching the main farm area. And we'll go wide, and then we'll turn in, turn sharp. Shit, are we even clear the fence? Or the gate, should I say? Yeah, just about. So yeah, we've got a little planter over here, and do have some bits and bobs over here. So yeah, we'll go and park it up here for now. Also, we do have a debris crusher here at the farm. Detached. Nope. There we go. Get right equipment attached. So yeah, we've got a roller, we've got a stone picker, got a nice trailer. I think it's about 25 or 30,000 litre capacity. You got a spreader, so this could do liquid fertilizer or herbicide. So you've got a planter over here. Let's see what else we've got. But yeah, this is going to be a nice big field to do. Of course, I didn't use all the equipment OxygenDavid provided. I did sort of swap bits around. So we've got our cultivator, we've got a seeder, Xian 870 or 870. And we've got our mulcher over here, I think. Oh yeah, it's a mulcher. So yeah, what I'm going to do, we'll head down the road, because there is a second lot of land, and I think that's where our combine is. Get down the road. But yeah, beautiful scenery this is. Shame we turned up, and at least we didn't clip any lamp post or sign. So up there is Chedworth, and down there is Northleach and Foosbridge. Or Fossbridge, sorry, not Foosbridge. So yeah, we've got our house here onto the right. And since we're here, we'll collect that 5th collectible. So yeah, that is 5 collectibles collected out of 100. So yeah, we've got to head down here. But yeah, so in terms of contracts, we've got, I think, 2 fertilizer and 1 harvesting contract. So yeah, we've got our cow pens here. They're all nice and topped up with manure and not manure. The feed, so we've got 125 cows. We're breeding some cows, but mainly we're using them for milk production. There's a milk tanker there. Shame that didn't have the milk sticker branding on this. quality video. But anyway, so yeah, there's our John Deere there. There's our corn header and trader, our JCB telehandler, and the pallet fork. The other tools are in there for the telehandler, and we do have a class Lexion 8900. That is just about squeezes in there, I think. Yeah, in terms of all the equipment we've got, if we have a look. So yeah, we've got the John Deere 6230, Class Action 870, Fence 714 Vario, and we do have a Massey Ferguson 8732S. I think that's at the workshop area. So what's our trailer capacity? 37,500 litres. So you've got mulcher, stone papers and that. But we don't have any balers or any baling trailers, so I'm gonna have a look at that. But yeah, if we just quickly save this. And actually what I'm gonna do is adjust some settings. So turn auto save off, put times back up. We're gonna run in 2-day season months. Crop destruction is on. So we have to be super careful. I'm gonna go break in, normal fuel usage, yeah, why not? So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yeah, we've got fields 2, 3, 5 and 23. Field 2's got nothing in it. Has it been cultivated? Yes it has. 3, 6 and 23 are, so I'm guessing we've got, yeah, barley, wheat and is that oats, hopefully, and not corn. Yeah, so yeah, I've got some oats. Unfortunately, we don't have a place to sell the oats at the moment. So here goes the oats. No sell points available, so we're going to have to store it for now. Oh, gotta be careful not bang this. Bit of a tight fit. Perhaps go find a better storage for this, I think, because as we all want is to wreck the harvester. So yeah, we'll head back down, and yeah, we'll get the harvester hooked up, then we'll go ahead, get harvesting on the way, and I think we'll go ahead and release a baler in that, because I don't sure how much are the balers here. I want something big and I want square bells. Done round bells on Otberon. So you've got the high density ones. 159.5, 164, 155. I'm thinking let's go with the case. So that's going to cost 8 grand to lease, a bit expensive. Also going to need a trader. So if we go to bell loaders, and if we get the, which one should we get? Let's go and get the Pogny RPX 1226. Yep, let's go with that. There we go, happy with that. 1700 to these, so not too shabby. Let's just back up here for the moment. In terms with contracts, yeah, we've got 2 fertilising and 1 harvesting contract, so if we get those done, that's going to be quite a bit of money for us. And we can keep some of the wheat to feed the chickens. We've got 100 chickens. There's a fertiliser contract there at field 20. How are our chickens doing at the moment? They're okay. Start to produce some milk in that. They're not quite reproductive yet, the cows, but they will be. We've only just got them. So yeah, we've got 65 newborn calves and 60 12-month-old cows. So they're just going to produce milk and a bit of slurry. And we can use the slurry for a bit of muck spreading in that if we wish. So yeah, we'll go from here, turn right up, and then start doing 3, then 6, then we'll go over and do the oats. There we go, just make sure out of here. But yeah, we're navigating this just fine. It's not too wide. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it's just wide enough, I think. To make sure I've got our beacons on, which we have. Last thing I want is people to collide with us. Make sure people aren't pulling out their driveways. But yeah, I'm optimistic of how this is going to work. Try to do this without crashing too many times. So there we go. Go and get you hooked up. Reposition ourselves a bit so we're more aligned. There we go. So we'll hop out there. We'll move this out of the way. I should have left that attached, I think. Let's go and not damage our stuff. So I think if we enter this way to the field, then we should do the headland areas, and then I think we'll go from there. We'll put the times up to times 3, because I want it to progress quite a bit this series. I'm not going to do like one episode per day like I've done with Bearwood. So yeah, we'll go to third person first, I think. So make sure the horse is fully unfolded. And we'll quickly make sure you got short swath enabled. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, this is our first crop. We haven't done any work to it. This is what was given to us, so whatever we get is going to be a free crop. Yeah, we just need to go around after this and bait it. Yeah, we are looking good. It's going to be quite a bit of work, so this will take some time. But yeah, short term for plan for this series alongside with No Man's Land and Bearwood. I'll still do some episodes. I did record the next 3 episodes, I haven't uploaded them yet. Including, I've mentioned many things about Calmsden Farm, of course. This was before it was released yesterday as off recorded, and hopefully this episode will come out on the same day I've done the map tour of this, because I did it this morning and that's just gone up at just after 2 o'clock. But with Survive Roleplay, I'm still going to try to do daily videos with Survive Roleplay. With Calmsden, if I can get 3-4 videos done a week on this, then I'll be happy with that. Of course, a lot of it does depend on my work schedule at the moment, working 4 to 11 during the week, apart from Mondays and Thursdays. And on the weekends, I do 11 till 11, so or 11 till 9, depending on where I am needed in that. So time with recording at the moment is a bit difficult, but it's one of the things. It is what it is, especially since I've had a bit of time off work due to XYZ reasons. Just make sure we've got everything done. But I think if we do the headlands, then we can go ahead and get the worker cracking on this, and we'll grab the baler from the shop. And then we'll start baiting this, get it loaded up, and I think we'll keep some of it for the cows, but the rest of it we will sell. I have to guess how many bales we'll get from these fields and that, because oats we can do straw, wheat we can do straw as well. If I had to put a guess on it, I'll say about 60-70 bales between all the fields. I think this will get about 45, I think, and about 30, 25, 20, 30 for the other two. Of course, I could be way wrong in that, so I have made wrong estimates before. But yeah, we are looking good. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, I'll just get cracking on here, and then I'll come back when we are done with this. Actually, we'll come back when we start baiting, I think. So, alright, it's the harvester still on the way. And we've got the baler here, and I think if we hop into... I wonder, could the vent pull the trailer should do? Don't see why to have too much of an issue on this. Of course, when we are done with this, what we'll do, keep it in store in the grain silo. Then when it comes to a better price to sell, which is around December, January time, then we'll perhaps go ahead and sell it. Yeah, let's manage it fine. Bit of slow acceleration, as you expect. Try not going to crops, because I do have a tendency to do that, go into the crops and that on my other series. So yeah, that's a good thing about having crop destruction on. So yeah, the worker is managing this fine. We don't have any row crop tyres on this, I don't think. Because that's a long order, are we going to destroy some crop? Yeah, we are. What about the traders? Is that going to destroy crop? Yes, it is. So we may have to hop in and move it, because since we're not going along the sides and that. So yeah, workers near flush. Not do it. We'll empty it now, since we're here. Damage collect worker continue 1. Let's see when it comes back around, come do this way, we can empty it perhaps, but so how much feed does our chickens need? Just checking the used market. We could do with getting this trailer to transport the milk in that. 48% off. But we don't have a truck, so we need a dolly. There is a grape harvester that I've been waiting for on not Baron. But I don't think we're going to do grapes in this series. We may do at some point, who knows. Also, we got a animal transporter. Separation fence, what's that? Ooh. I think we could go ahead and do that, because that will hold 9 cows. What are the other ones for animal transport? So we've got 9 cows. We could go with, well, that requires a dolly. So we could go ahead and do that, buy this. Because you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy it, because we need it to transport our cows at some point. So yeah, we'll continue on with this. We'll get the worker started. So yeah, whilst that's underway, we'll hop into you and we'll get the baling done. And yes, with the trailer it is an auto load trailer, but what I'm going to do is something a bit different. It's sort of like a manual auto load kind of thing, where we load it manually with the telehandler. Then of course when it comes to stacking, what we'll do is we'll just use the auto load function and just make it all neat and tidy. Oh, I haven't set the capacity, I don't think. So that's 240, because we want to get as much bells as we can. So that's going to go up. So how much is a 220 centimeter bell? About 8,000. Just a bit more now. I think we'll just continue on this. We've got plenty enough horsepower with this Massey. But yeah, it is looking really nice. We don't have a case tractor, so it's not a case combo, but still. But yeah, we're going to get a lot of bells from this. I'm thinking if we keep, I don't know, actually how much, because it's actually chicken feed, because we did say we was going to check that. Go to animals, chickens. Only 800 litres or so they require, so they don't need a lot, so we can sell most of this actually. Cows for straw, they require 38 or so thousand litres of straw, which is about, how much is a big bale's worth? So we've just gone past 8,000 where we were before. Looking at 9,000 I think. So if we keep, say, 10 bells, 10 straw bells, 10 or 12 for ourselves, the rest will go ahead and sell. Then that should be enough straw, one, to keep the pen clean, but also you can use this to fill the TMR, because even though straw ain't required for TMR production, it's still good to have hand, because it's cheap, it's now, so I don't have to use as much silage now, and yeah. But now we're going to start having some bells popping out. That's the first bell popping out. There is another 2 there, which will start popping out as we produce more bells. So we'll go ahead and round. But yeah, this is all looking good, and yeah, I'm very optimistic with this series. I want to see just how it goes, how it performs and that. And feel free to leave any suggestions on what should we do with the series, like what particular route. I think with what I want to do is to get the sheep and pigs, because you can have a lot more compared to the base game function of like the capacity. So you can have like 400 pigs and 200 sheep, I think it was. Like I said on my map tour, we can have a look at it in a bit. We do own the pen, so perhaps that's a route we can go down. But yeah, feel free to leave suggestions, and if you think we've actually started with way too much, for example, if you think we can do with get rid of the Massey Ferguson, so I don't think we need it necessarily for the implements at the moment, but if you think we started with too many things, let me know and I'm sure we can sort something out. In terms with lengths of this episode and that, depending on this one, I think if I could stick to around the 40 to 45 minute mark, perhaps, just so that we can get enough done in one episode, so we're not doing the same things over and over and over again. And I think that'll be a good idea for us. So actually, let's combine going that way. Actually, we can't have a worker to do all the bathing. I think actually if we start going this way, if we hop into the fence, yeah, it's managed just fine. It's pulling it fine. And the side is only just across there, so I don't want it to go to the top speed that easily if it was struggling. Just needs to be powerful enough to keep up with the combine, which is 6 miles an hour, and able to get to the silo. But yeah, doing that head-on has certainly made a difference. Let's get the combine turn around. And then we'll continue on this, get this filled up, and then start getting the rest of the baiting done, I think. So there we go, that is all of the harvesting done on this field. Bear in mind this is only the barley field, and we've still got the wheat and oats to go. And if we have a look here, so yeah, this is the biggest field here. I think, yeah, it should take about the same time, I think. And we've still got the bean to do. So far, we have done how many bells? 13 bells, so not too bad. And accidentally, we actually collected 6 collectibles and not 5, so one thing to note there when we go on to September. And just a little bit over here. Get the pipe out ready. But yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll get the rest of the harvesting done, and then we'll go and finish off the baling, I think. Because the wheat field is just across the road over there, just ahead of us, and try and look how to get to the oats. Perhaps we can take the class and the trailer, header trailer with us, rather than get us another tractor to pull the header trailer, hopefully. Oops, Christ. Oh. Yeah, I've got what I've just switched on to power the auger. So all in all, how much bar did we actually get? 64,700 litres. Plus another 29,000 litres, so that is 93,000 litres of barley, so not too shabby. Best price for barley at the moment, 800 or so per fowl. Bear in mind we're in harvesting time, so it's all about supply and demand. There's tons of supply, so demand ain't high, so the prices won't be as rich for barley. But anywho, we'll put this in storage. It's just over here, we could go that way. And hopefully as well with the time lapse, I to jiggery pokery. I'm going to have a look back at that in editing. Sort of the trick is not to move the camera angle too much, but on some occasions you have to move the camera ever so slightly. For example here, get this reversed in. As well, I didn't realise this thing takes up so much that I actually need to be careful of it. Because obviously we were catching a bit when we were trying to pull out of this, but the thing's still fully extended. That's a smash. We do have a grinder option. That's another bash. But I think that doesn't empty as quick. No, not really. Set the tip side back. There we go, that's better. So yeah, we'll go and grab this. We'll take this over to the wheat field. I think we may need like one full trailer, one bit loads. I don't think we'll need too much. Just be careful. Also, we need to think about getting manure nets for our cows now. We need the manure extension silo, or manure bunker silo. That's going to cost 25 grand, so I'm thinking we should just take out a short-term loan. So, right. And then once we're done, we can pay that off. So this is our grass field for our cows here. So we need to be careful of not doing too much work. For example, ploughing this field here, because obviously our grass needs some feed. Bit late on the indicator there. And I think we could go in here by the looks of it. Just trying to figure out a way to get the combine all set up as well. Because I do want to destroy crops, I'm guessing. Yes, it's got to be here where we've got to position the combine. So say if we pull into here with the combine, or even over here actually. This works out actually quite well for us. So yeah, if we go... Actually no, we can't go in there because that's someone else's field. Oh, how much is field 8? For some reason, where's field 8 to? Ah, there we go. I was looking at the wrong field. 138 grand. Actually, you know what? We could make this work to our advantage, couldn't we? You know what we're going to do? We take out a small loan. This will be paid off quite quickly, I think. So we want 138 grand plus 25 grand. So it's going to buy this field here. Because obviously we're doing contracts, that will pay off most of the loan. Then if we go out of here, over to the cows. We need to figure out where exactly. That's the slurry pit there. Something if we put the manure silo over here, and obviously with the recent update, you don't need the manure extension. How's that? Not too bad. Do a bit of landscaping work with that. We can work with this. So let's go with concrete. Try to get the right texture. Now let's go with forestry ground, why not? Oh, okay, that doesn't. Okay, gotta do a bit of work. Let's try to play around. There we go, that I'm sort of happy with. Oh yeah, because he's a bit sticking down. That's, yeah, that's sticking down, it's not seen through, right? Yeah, I was thinking this bit here where I'm pointing. Thought that was a massive gap there, but no it ain't. So if we do that, and then we go, say, paint a dirt path in. So you paint a bit of dirt up to here. There we go. See the grass, the cows are just grazing on some dirt. Yeah, happy with that, so he's get in and out. Got a little track in there. So yeah, that's looking good. So yeah, let's grab the combine. Let's get this onto the trailer and start moving it over to the next field. There we go, that is the header on. We'll go and get it hooked up. And now let's drive to the wheat field. Just quick checking. So yeah, we've got good turn ability. So we don't need to worry about it clipping or jackknifing ourselves. So yeah. Should got our beacons turned on, which we have. So yeah, we want to go left, I think. Yeah, out of here, turn left, and then go down, I think. So yeah, left, then left again. Or second left. No worries. Checking the roads are clear. Especially for wildlife like deer and that. Go that way, deer. So not this left, left after, I think. Well, no, we can go this left, I think. Should be able to manoeuvre this fine. Let's go make the combine as wide as possible. There we go. Let's quick check the loads. Yep, looking good, and we're looking very dirty as well. So yeah, we'll turn right here, then we'll go to where the tractor is. Oops. We put that tree there. Do chopping this down. Do we have a chainsaw? I don't think we do, so let's go ahead and buy one. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, got that weird issue sorted, not sure what happened there. Yeah, for some reason I had to save the game, leave it, close the application, and reload it onto the PlayStation. And finally, so yeah, we can cut this down if we need to. But yeah, that issue I have reported to Oxy, along with a couple other little niggle issues. One being in build mode. If we go to landscaping, go to paint. So yeah, we've got all the usual textures, asphalt, but concrete says missing ground type farm plate in lion in XML. So I'm guessing that's a English translation thing. But yeah, so minor little hiccups there. So that's our field over there that we've done. And we're just going to turn into here. Yeah, also I've had a couple of little niggles. Also had some crashes. Speaking of crash, we're having a crash right now. There we go, let's get that free. I think it's where the tires get caught, so if we come out of here. There we go, if we cut across. There we go. So yeah, I've had a couple of little crashes as well. Sorry about that, I had someone knocking on the door, but yeah, I had a couple of crashes on the PlayStation 4, which I'm playing on. At the moment, doing this Let's Play, I haven't had any crashes since I started recording this, so touch wood, hopefully it's not going to reoccur. Seems to be a mod conflict, so I'm not sure if it's with the... for me personally, I've went down to a couple of possible mods, but that may not always be the case for other people. For example, in the past, I had crash issues when I was using the Case IH7200 Pro Series by Giants on Operon and No Man's Land, but other people have been using the exact same mod and had no issue, so yeah, it's a bit hard to try to diagnose mod issues, especially when there's mod conflicts here and there. Sometimes you can try sort of test and whittle it down, but that's not always possible. But yeah, we're going to start harvesting the wheat. Got straw swath enabled. And on that note, I think we'll call it a day here. So yeah, next time we're going to do the wheat and oats. Hopefully get the cultivation started as well, get the baying done as well. I think baying first of all is going to be top priority. And usually I run out times 5, but I run out times 3 because it's the last day to harvest all the wheat and barley, as well as the oats, so we need to get this all done today. Also got the contract to do as well, need to get it done as well today. So yeah, a lot of work to do. But yeah folks, that'll be from me now. I hope you enjoyed this one. If so, smash that button, feel free to comment down below. If you want to share some, please be my guest. But for choose to do, hope you're on house this day. But for now, this is me farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.